So we're going to slowly improve tonight. It's still ongoing inland, and it's no picnic at all. The problem with this all along was going to be the slow motion. The weakening continues, and top winds now probably, if we really searched, we could probably find a 75, 80 mile an hour wind gust in our viewing area, mainly inland in Polk County. But generally speaking, for all of you that are watching right now in Polk County, and the rain continues to pound on your roof and the winds continue to howl, it's a steady, probably 55 to 60 mile an hour winds with gusts in places over hurricane force. And it really is, I mean, the best word to, I guess, to describe this of all the adjectives is probably unnerving. It's just not fun at night to hear the rain and wondering, when is this ever going to stop? You're getting the weather that was over Manatee and Sarasota counties, and it wouldn't stop for them. It finally did. This is going to be probably continuing through most of the night. Now, by daybreak tomorrow, with the storm kind of up off our coastline, the weather is going to improve for everybody. I think we see the sunset tomorrow night in most places. And I would say generally, I-75 west, as far as rain goes, the event is just about over. The winds are going to turn eventually on our coast to kind of northwest, say northwest and northwest. Will there be any sort of coastal flooding when that happens? Maybe like a foot or two above average, but we've learned over the years when storms are moving away from us and weakening and the winds kind of turn on the backside, it's not really a big storm surge setup for us. I mean, I'm not saying we can't get some high water, but if we escape this entire event with water levels running a few feet above normal on our west coast, I think that's a big win for us. I don't think it'll be a big deal at all, but we'll watch water levels later on tonight. This is the heavy rain. Tyler, you can manipulate the radar and we'll zoom in. And all of our towns here, from Dundee to Haines City, all the way back to Sun City Center. Let's not forget, Sun City Center had a tough go of it for a time today. Now it's pretty much I-75 and to the west, where it really is tapered off quite a bit. But let's not forget Plant City. Let's not forget Mulberry, Bartow, Lake Wales, Frostproof, Fort Meade, Polk City. All of you now have torrential rain. These are rainfall rates at about 5 to 7 inches per hour. And these rainfall totals here in Polk County, when we're done with this tomorrow, the entire event is going to be about 15 inches of rain. I'm pretty sure about that, if not higher. And that almost matches up with some of those numbers we were talking about yesterday. So all of these towns, all I can say as far as words of encouragement on a dark, tough night. A lot of you right now are listening to me on radio, not on TV. So if you're listening to me on the radio right now, because a lot of you have been listening to us on all the Cox stations, is that as bad as it sounds outside your window now and on your roof, this is going to gradually improve tonight. This is not a situation, though, we can snap the finger and this is going to be done. This is going to be a slow process. But an important point is the storm is weakening all the time. And as far as getting wind damage, 90 mile an hour winds now, probably in the next advisory, probably down to 85, and maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. So not even a hurricane, it's a tropical storm. But that being said, all of this is a big deal. Tyler, can we put on maybe rainfall rates real quick and just take a look at how hard, I mean, it's still coming. Let's click over here and some of the darker green. You know, when we make a big deal in our summer thunderstorms, if we have rainfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour, that is really coming down. And we have all of the county is probably at least 4. It's 4.4. There's 2.4. And here over here, way in southeastern Polk, that's a 7.2. So if it rains like this another hour, they get 7 inches of rain. This is about the upper end of how hard it can rain. I mean, you can't, it's hardly up to 10 inches per hour. So this is like, you know, standing under a shower. It is in your house. This is really just pounding rain. But I've noticed, though, looking back on this about an hour ago, there was a lot more purple here. So even though this is extremely heavy rain, the heaviest is beginning to diminish a little bit. Can we talk rainfall totals quickly? Maybe we have time to do that, Tyler. Maybe they click on that graphic. And we can go all the way back to Venice and just kind of move the graphic. And and you know what's interesting? Stop it there. So our northern counties really, I mean, as far as total rainfall, Citrus, Fernando, Pasco, it's going to be generally under 2 inches. And the sharp dividing line is probably like southern Pinellas and then up towards Dade City. These are total rainfall amounts, 0.8, 0.8, 1.1. That's really not all that much. And then it really starts getting higher as you move south. There's a 17.1, 16.3, and then 19.6. The reason why the hurricane kind of looks weird as far as all the weather on the north side, a couple things. Dry air came in from the south, and there's a big high pressure system to our northwest, and kind of the squeeze play between that high and the hurricane kind of produced most of the winds on the northwest side, and there's a trough in place as well. So there you go. Their rainfall totals today, including the one down by Venice at 19.6 inches of rain, which means for the summer rainfall totals overall probably like close to 50 inches for this summer, and then for the year probably 70 or 80 inches for the year. I'm just guessing, and that seems fair enough. We'll be back with more weather updates in a little bit.